Big Brother 24 got off to a rocky start, but the season is quickly gaining steam, thanks in large part to the unexpected backdoor plot against power player Ameerah Jones. A 31-year-old UX designer from Westminster, Maryland, Ameerah started the season in a great position. Although she is far from a fan favorite due to her involvement with the house's poor treatment of Taylor Hale, Ameerah has been a major figure in the strategy of the season so far. Ameerah was a vital part of the first 2 weeks of strategy in Big Brother 24. In the first week, she helped form the Girls Girls Alliance, an all-woman alliance comprised of the majority of the women in the house. This group notably excluded Taylor, whom the Girls Girls ostracized, insulted, and ridiculed behind her back. Ameerah was also instrumental in blindsiding Joe Pooch Pachayarelli in Week 2's eviction after he volunteered to go on the block. Ameerah was the first to suggest that the house target Pooch instead of using him as a pawn against Taylor, leading to Pooch being blindsided by a unanimous vote on eviction night. Unfortunately for Ameerah, her game completely collapsed in the third week of the season. After Matt Turner won the head of household, Ameerah and the rest of her allies expected that he would target Taylor for eviction. However, after pawns Michael Bruner and Brittany Hoops removed themselves from the block with the power of veto, Turner stunned half of the house by nominating Ameerah and her festy bestie Terrence Higgins. This caused the house to devolve into chaos. Ameerah simply played too obvious a game in the early portion and found herself completely oblivious to the house dynamics. She was too overconfident to realize that a coalition had formed against her and viewed her as the head of the alliance, while Terrence, her festy bestie twist partner, was regarded as a pawn. Ameerah was a member of 3 alliances, the Girls Girls, Pose Pack, a 6-person faction formed in honor of Paloma Aguilar, who left the game in Week 1, and another 6-person group called Old School. Ameerah believed that these alliances would ensure her safety, but they did the opposite by exposing her as a self-interested player with too much power. Her positioning as a power player and unsubtle strategist caused her game to become messy and unsustainable. Her sloppy, triple-dipping gamma play contributed to a resistance force being formed among the outliers in the game: Turner, Taylor, Michael, Brittany, Joseph Abden, Monty Taylor, and Kyle Capener. The group, who called themselves the Leftovers, secretly converged to implement an enormous blindside against Ameerah on eviction night. They planned to keep their alliance secret and let the other half of the house spin further and further into chaos and confusion. Ameerah has major potential, but she made the classic Big Brother mistake of playing too hard, too fast. Instead of laying low and subtly influencing the game, Ameerah placed herself in an obvious power position, even going so far as to confront players like Joseph about their private conversations with other houseguests. Ameerah is sure to be remembered by fans for a long time, however, because her blindside promises to be one of Big Brother 24's biggest moments. Big Brother airs Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays on CBS. Source: Big Brother Daily Twitter.